see you drive. They don't want to see you live good. They want to see you dead. A hater is essentially a person that is unhappy with their life. They have not figured out where they got to go. But when they see you, they realize that you know where you're going. So because they don't really have a plan, they don't know where they're going, they're lost. They want you to be lost. So they lack direction. You have direction. You're not lost. They're lost. So because they're lost, they want you to lose everything you got. Their greatest joy is seeing you lose everything because they're miserable. That's what a hater does. Haters focus on trying to figure out ways to see you lose everything you got. That's just the way it is. Haters are never happy when you're happy. How many times have you ever had like a good day or something happened for you that's good and you try to tell people about it and they're not happy? It's almost like they're angry that you're even telling them. Hey, bro, man, yo, what up, bro? Yeah, man. Yo, I just got promoted, bro. Bro, you heard? Yeah, I heard you, man. They're not happy for you. Imagine you telling your coworkers you just got promoted. You think they happy? They're not happy about that. They pissed off. Because in their mind, they're like, why you, not me? Why you? Why you got promoted and not me? Well, maybe it's because the company favors that person more than you because you don't work. Maybe their attendance is good. TNA is very important. Time and attendance is very important in the workplace. So maybe you got good time and attendance. Maybe you do your job and the company don't have no dirt on your record. Your folder looks clean. All you got in there is letters of recommendations, good reports. There's no memos. So when the promotion came up, pretty much they favored you. But they're not happy for you. No matter who you tell on the job, they're not happy that you got promoted. This is why when you are elevating in the workplace, it's best not to tell anybody. You took the exam, you took the test to elevate yourself. The best thing to do is just the day it's time for you to move up is the day you go cleaning out your locker. All your coworkers will be looking at you like, bro, you good? What's happened? Oh, yo, I'm leaving. Dang, bro, they got rid of you? Notice how the first thing they think is they got rid of you. It's always negative. You see how that works? They got rid of you? Damn, bro. They were happy for you. See, by the pure fact you cleaning out your locker, getting ready to go to the new job title in the other department, the first thing they could think about is they got rid of you. Not that you got promoted or something good happened. It's always negative. Damn, bro, they got rid of you? Nah, fam, I got promoted. Promoted? You ain't tell us, bro. Like, why you ain't tell us? What's the point? What's the point of telling y'all? Y'all was going to be unhappy for me anyway. Because look at how I just told you I'm cleaning out my closet, my locker. The first thing y'all thought about was they got rid of me. The first thing you thought about was the worst. It's never good. So why would I tell you that I got promoted the whole time? So y'all can start praying y'all prayers to hopefully make me lose it? Because this is what happens, guys. A lot of people at your job right now don't like the fact that your record is clean. They don't like that. And I'm talking to the folks that have a clean record in the workplace, not you folks that are just always in trouble. I'm talking about the fam that got clean records and you're due for a promotion. You're overdue. The day they find out you get promoted, they're unhappy. You know? And this is something a lot of people don't understand. They really don't get it. And salute to everybody coming in the building, doing what they got to do. Hope y'all had a blessed day at work. Hope everything is going good. You got to understand, haters are everywhere. The mailman is a hater. Sometimes the postal worker could be a hater. The Amazon worker could be a hater. People can be a hater at any given time. Doesn't matter what occupation they're in. If they see you excelling or doing something or live somewhere or drive something nice, hate can come in their heart because in their mind, they're like, how is it that you got that and I don't? I should have that. Why you? Sometimes the mail carrier could come to your house to deliver the mail. You have a nice looking house. Mail carrier looking at your house like, because in their mind, they're like, how you got it? Well, I worked. Duh. But that's not enough. You don't deserve it in their mind. They deserve it. They don't want you to have it. So they're going to try to take everything away. How do they do that? Doing stuff like damaging your property. I seen a video last night of a United States Parcel Service truck, right? It crashed into somebody's car. I guess he must have forgot to put on the park brake or whatever the case is. He forgot to put the truck in park. And for whatever reason, it was on a slope and it started moving, going down like, you know. So he jumped in it. Maybe some of y'all seen that video. He jumped in it and for some reason, rather than pressing the brake, he pressed the gas and he just smashed in back of somebody's car. Boom. And then he just drove off. Didn't even stop. He just drove off after damaging their property. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, wow. And the homeowner of the damaged vehicle tried to get reimbursed and nothing happened. He ended up spending way more money and never got reimbursed. The company gave him all sorts of runarounds and they did not want to pay this man for the damage. United States Parcel Service, guys. It's crazy. Well, that was a hater because obviously once he wrecked the car, he could have stopped and just, you know, been accountable for whatever went down or even came out of pocket and be like, look, damn, is there any way we can kind of work this thing out? I don't want to get in trouble with the job. You know what I mean? Sometimes you work things out. You know, sometimes you could get into a fender bender with somebody and you don't have to go to the insurance, you know. You don't have to be honest with you. Sometimes you can work out minor issues between you and whoever Because with all of that no fault nonsense, it's like clearly the person was in the wrong, but because of all these dumb laws and all this stupid stuff, it's like you're being penalized for stuff you didn't even do, which is stupid. So sometimes you could pretty much deal with people one-on-one. But those are just examples of hate. People will damage your property. They'll key your car. Like for me, like let's say, for example, I go to Home Depot. I won't park the car in an area where you're surrounded by 2 cars. I don't do that. Because a lot of times, especially if it's a tight spot, I don't do that. Because if you park there, a hater will park right next to you close, come out of their car and just smash their door on your car, destroy your paint job. That's what they do. I've seen this thing happen. I've seen this thing happen, man, at a Burger King. This guy had a nice car parked, and this old white guy, he came, parked his truck right next to him, man. It was about the door of his car to open was about 16 inches of space. First of all, he could have parked way in the center of the parking space. He was all on the end, by the line, outside the line. He just opened his door, boom, and hit the man's car. I'm looking at this thing from the mirror. I'm like this. So I know that was out of hate because he saw how the car looked and he got out. He looked, I saw when he looked at the car, he got out. First he looked, he had the window down. He looking to see if there's space. And then he looked at the car. I'm seeing him looking at the car. At that point, that's when he was upset. He just opened his door and hit it. I'm like, man, I know there's a dent. I know. But he did that out of hate. Like some of my neighbors out here, I don't like them. I really don't. I don't like them. And it's not hate. I just don't like how they move. You got neighbors, man. They'll just let their dogs loose. Dogs just running around. Just running around, just going crazy. Somebody's dog was running around. It ran into my garage, sniffing, and I'm like, who does that? Who lets their dog loose and just let them run? What if a child is in the garage and the child is coming out and this big old dog jumping in and startle a child? I'm gonna kill your dog, fam. Like literally, I would kill your fucking dog, bro. But see, people don't understand. See, once your dog go into my garage and my child is there and that dog bark, I'm killing your dog. That's my word. You see what I'm saying? This is why you have to put your dog on a leash and walk your dog. Because a lot of people just let their dogs just run around. What if your child open up the garage door or the door that leads to the house and a big old dog just busts through and go inside and run it? Your dog is dying, fam. Sorry. I had to protect my kid. You know? I don't care if the dog is whatever. If your dog come on the property and my child is there and my child running for their life, your dog is going to be put down. Keep your fucking dog in your yard. Real talk. I don't care how your dog is. I don't care about none of that stuff, fam. We're talking about dogs. Some people don't like dogs, bro. Some people are nervous when they're around dogs. You know what I mean? So your dog might be a good dog. Your dog may not be violent. I get all of that. But if your dog come around me and my kids and it seemed like it's about to do something, your dog is getting put down, and there's not a motherfucking thing you can do about it. You know, your dog don't belong there. That's no different than if I'm in the house and you kick in the door and you walk in the house. You're not invited, bro. There's no reason for you to be in there. So you a threat at that point. All right? A lot of people don't understand how to do basic things, and that's what causes trouble. That's like a bear comes into your garage. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? A bear came, your garage door is open. A bear come in your garage. You better do something. Your babies is in the house. You better do something. Real talk. But now haters want you to lose everything, fam. I've witnessed this. The mind of a hater is evil at all times. All times. The mind of a hater only want you to lose. They got areas in North Carolina, I'm hearing, where they got bears. I don't want to be over there. You know? I'm hearing about there's parts of North Carolina where they goddamn bears and whatnot. I ain't with that, fam. Sorry, I can't live in them areas, fam. You would need a shotgun. I seen a video with a white guy. It was a big old bear by his house. But this white guy looked like he'd been battling bears his whole life. He came out there with no fear, no nothing. He said, "Get out of here. Get out." I'm like, he had his gun. He had his gun with him. He had a shotgun. And he was like, "Get on out of here. Get on out of here." But it looked like he did that 1,000 times. Like he is accustomed to those bears. But then again, if you grew up like that all your life, then I could understand you don't have no fear. But me, I'm coming from New York. We don't see bears. So if I'm out in the South somewhere and I see a damn bear, first of all, I'm not going to stand there and watch the bear. You know, I'm not going to do that. But if the bear's on the property, imagine that, fam. You come out your house to get the paper. You come out your house to get the car. You turn around, there's a bear behind you, bro. Like, what do you do? What do you do? That's crazy, man. I can't live around that mess. But yeah, man. There are haters that want to see you homeless. The first thought that comes to their mind is, I want to see him lose everything, man. I want to see him lose everything he got so he could be homeless. I don't like him. I want him to lose. I have people like that on social media. I got people on social media, guys, that hate me with a passion. Like if you watch their videos, they said numerous times, "Oh, you just got that house, right? Yeah, what if you lose that house?" And I'm listening to them and I'm like, wow. And notice this, guys. These particular people claim they follow Jesus. It's always the Jesus freaks that hate the most and talk about the love of God, and they be the ones that be hating everybody with a passion. Bunch of hypocrites, guys. I seen people make videos. He think he's better than us because he bought a car. I'm like, you worrying about me that much, pal? I don't know what it is, but at my age, I don't care about all of these things that people be hating. Like, all I want to do is take care of my family, make sure that they're in a good place, make sure that they're all right, and I could just do my job. And when my time comes, I could pretty much just check out. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it, bro. It's like, this world is pure evil, man. Because all we do every day is the same thing. We work, pay bills, replay. Work, pay bills, replay. So there got to be more to the afterlife than just doing what we do on repeat. So why is it that people hate so much and want you to lose everything? I don't get it. When they can have things of their own, but they just don't want you to have it. How many of you always drove around raggedy cars? You always had a hoopty, a raggedy car, and then finally, you were able to purchase a decent quality car for the first time. The feeling of driving off the lot, and you come around your neighborhood and everybody's upset. Everybody's upset, fam. It's like, as soon as they see you pull up, they're like, you see him? You see him, right? Look at him. Look at him. He think he's better than us. Got a new car. Look at him. They're not happy for you. You've been driving around raggedy cars all this time. Finally got yourself a decent car. They're upset. Crazy. Why can't people be happy for people? Why is it that people gotta hate? And you're not even trying to show off. You're not even trying to stunt. You're not trying to do nothing. You just doing you. And they mad. Like, why? How many of you had somebody while you driving? You driving, they cut you off and speed only to get stopped at the red light. They went through all that trouble just to get stopped at the red light. And they're at the red light, they're in front of you. And you're like, you feel better now? You good? You happy? You did all of that. You ever had somebody while you're driving, they trying to race? Like, you're just doing your thing, and for whatever reason, they trying to race you. You're not even thinking about none of this. You're just doing your thing. They pull up on the side, they looking at you, you like this, they looking at you, and then they speed off. And you're like, you could go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not racing. I'm not racing. I could race, but I'm not racing. I'm not here to do all of that stupid stuff to prove something to you. I seen somebody, they had a I forgot what truck that was. There's another truck that you can modify it and make it go fast. I forgot what it was. Is it by Jeep? I'm not sure if it's by Jeep, but they pulled up on the side. They're like, had the music playing, and you could just tell it's a hater. Cause they see your car, they're mad. So they're like, you know what? Some competition. Cause you know when they see that, ST, when they see that, they already done know. They're like, okay, let's see what he got. I'm like, I ain't got nothing. I ain't with all of that nonsense, fam. I've seen people try to show off on the road and crash. Matter of fact, there was a crash that happened recently. I think it was when we were on our way. Wait. Yeah, we were on our way coming back from New York to North Carolina. And you had this car reckless, speeding. We seeing this guy weaving in and out, going crazy. I'm like, man, he gonna crash. I don't know what happened, but he crashed. Next minute, he on the side of the road, dented up, crashed. Same dude. He was weaving in, cutting everybody off with his sports car. He lost control of that sports car and he crashed up. Why? Trying to show off, being a hater, hating on everybody else because he had a nice car. So, he probably figured, well, let me show y'all how to do it. And he's like this. Imagine you have a nice car. Your car is better than other people's car. He had a nice sports car. And he's showing off with his car being a hater to everybody else. And he crashes his car. He has a nice car. But he's being a hater to people that are not even trying to stunt. And he crashes his nice car. Talk about karma. He had the perfect karma, fam. And it was a nice car, man. I'm not sure. You know what it was? It was a Corvette. I think it was a Corvette blue. Smashed up his car, man. The whole side of the car is all messed up. He's there just looking stupid and whatnot. I know everybody was like, you got exactly what you deserve, buddy. That whole nice car, beautiful car, totaled. He messed it up. Yeah, he want to be seen. But the thing is, he had a nice car. So you would think if you already got a nice car, why would you be hating on people that can't really compete with that? He had a nice car. Everybody else driving around, regular cars, just cruising. He's cutting everybody off. Come on now. He there driving reckless and wrecked up his car, man. That's what happens when you're a hater. Now, the same way he wrecked his car is the same way if you're a hater and you're hating other people, you wreck your life. When you're a hater and you're hating on people that's not even doing nothing to you, and you hate, trying to stop their progress, trying to stop their flow, trying to cause them to lose everything, you end up losing everything. How many of you almost got fired from your job due to a hater making false statements and false allegations about you in the workplace? I've had that done to me. I've had that done to me, fam. I've had people try to get me fired. It didn't work, but I didn't like it. I did not like that, man. Because I'm like, you a damn hater, bro. Like, really? Like, you here lying, knowing good and well I didn't do that, knowing good and well I didn't say that, but you here making everybody believe that I did X, Y, and Z. Have me up over here trying to prove myself. That's why I always say that the workplace is like ground zero for everything dealing with hate, everything dealing with learning about people, understanding how to move. You learn all of these things on a 9-to-5. 9-to-5 teach you everything. Anything you need to know about people and life can be got at the 9-to-5. From supervisors to the higher ups, you learn how the politics of the workplace is and how to move. Some people understand the politics in the workplace so much, they know how to navigate around the hate and avoid certain obstacles because they've been there so long, they know how to move. Whereas a new buck that just came into the company, they don't know how things go. They always get themselves in trouble. You know? When you have haters on the job, it could be really tough because you work with them and they're going to always try to take your job away. The goal of a hater in the workplace is to see you lose your job. That's what they want. The ultimate goal, because seeing you lose your job, it brings them great pleasure. Like, I got people right now, they want me to lose the house. They want me to lose the car. They're literally praying. They're like, please make him lose it. Please. They really want me to lose everything. They want to see me down, miserable, broken. This is what they want to see. It's crazy. But this is how it is, fam. The best thing you can do is just keep striving, keep pushing, and let the haters melt, fam. Because a lot of people are just pure evil. You have neighbors that don't like you. Neighbors that hate you. They don't even know you. They don't even know your name. They never introduce themselves, but they just don't like you. I know I got neighbors that don't like me. They don't even know me, but I know they don't like me because I stand out too much. And what's crazy is people will hate you for your greatness because you know how to do certain things. And they'll hate you for that. You ain't even doing anything wrong. They just hate you for your greatness. You're too good at what you do. So they hate. You know how to get results. So they hate. Right now, my lawn is looking real good. It's making everybody look bad out here. And I know there's going to be some hate. That's why people let their dogs run loose. I see the 2 dogs run across my lawn. Brand new lawn, mind you. Brand new, ultra green. Ultra green, fam. Like, it's literally growing in very nice. Let me see if I don't know if I can show you. Let me see. I don't know if I can show. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not sure if you can see. You can't really see it. Can't really see it. I don't feel like opening the window. Oh, I'll just open the window. I'm over here doing the thing to the stuff. Let me see. See how it's growing in? So, and that's brand new. So that's brand new and it's coming in nicely. That's brand new seeds that I pretty much planted. And compared to everybody else's lawn, it's everybody else's lawn is dead right now. Everybody else's lawn is in dormant mode. Mine is literally flourishing, and the camera is not really giving you the full detail. It is like brand spanking new. But it's weird because the way lawn grows, it grows in sections first. Like it was like one little section that grew, and then it started going crazy. Now it's growing wild. And the back part and the side of the house is now coming in. So I don't want to step on the lawn at all, because if you step on brand new lawn, you're destroying your lawn because it's still young. So what I got to do is I got to get like the hoses and whatnot and hose down the lawn from certain angles and whatnot. But stuff like that will make neighbors hate you, fam. Something as simple as you taking care of your lawn will make your neighbors upset. They'll be upset. I heard about straw. I heard about that. I used peat moss. I put peat moss down. That does the trick. Peat moss is definitely excellent for if you're growing your lawn. But see, now if you're growing your lawn, what you want to do is you want to rip it all the way to the bottom, dethatch, and scarify and get up all the lawn, take up everything, get down to the bare bones where it's just dirt. You know what I mean? Just soil. And then what you want to do is you can either order some topsoil and have like a truck come out and they'll just dump it right there on the yard. And then you could kind of just start getting scoops and spread it around. What you want to do is give it like a little top layer of soil on the top of the current soil that's there. And like this is what I would do, right? If you're trying to renovate your yard, step-by-step plan is you got to get the pH level of the soil up. So you want to put down some lime. There's this product called lime. You want to get that down on the soil real good. You probably got to buy a couple of bags of that to get the soil pH to about 6 to 7. You want to get it around there. That's going to be good for growth. And then you want to put down a layer of topsoil, just a layer, about a quarter inch of topsoil on the surface. It's all you need, right? Because once you throw the seeds down, it's going to go on top of that. And then the seeds, once they begin to germinate, it has a way, the roots know how to get into the dirt. The roots do their thing, right? And then you want to cover the seeds with a layer of peat moss. And then you want to water it and then just leave it. It'll germinate. It'll germinate over time. The reason why peat moss is good is because it retains the water and keeps the moisture. So it keeps the seeds moist so that it can germinate. But now moving on with the topic, just something as simple as you taking care of your lawn or putting a new deck on your house, that'll get somebody mad. Neighbors will get upset. Look at him. He's putting a new deck on his house. You see what he's doing? What is he doing? He's building a new deck on his house. He think he's better than us. Do the HOA know about what he's doing? I'm serious, fam. If you live in an HOA community, be careful. A lot of times you have people that will report you for stupid stuff, fam. Like, let's say you're a person, you want to grow flowers and plants. And you go, or let's say you're the type of person that want to grow food. And you have like a little garden where you grow some fruits or whatever the case is. If it's in an HOA community, even if you own the house, there's certain things you can't do. Can't do. And if a neighbor see, they're going to hate and they're going to report you to shut it down. Their excuse will be a child might get in there and eat some of those products or foods or whatever and get sick. So they'll report you to some environmental whatever nonsense. Just some stupid stuff. This is crazy, bro. Yo, it's getting dark fast, man. Damn. It's 4. No, not even 4. Just turned 5. And it's getting dark quick, man. Yeah, the other day, I didn't even know the time had went back. So you gained an hour. I didn't know. I got up in the morning, I'm looking at the kitchen clock. I'm like, wait a minute now. Why my clock said this, that? I'm like, oh snap. We gained an hour. I know people are mad right now looking at this lawn, fam. I'm telling you, it looks very, very beautiful. Very, very nice, guys. When I tell you in person, it looks very nice, man. You ever see those commercials where the lawn just looks immaculate? That's how it looked, man. Like, it looks so clean. You could take your food and throw it on the lawn. Like, I literally ripped everything from scratch, guys. From scratch. And started over. Now, at first, you would have thought I was crazy because it was looking horrible. I didn't take no pictures of it when I did all the work. But I got I got ring camera footage. That is something I might edit some of my ring camera footage, because with the ring camera footage, you see me actually doing the work. So I might go back, look at some of the ring camera footage, and probably edit some of that together and make a video just so you could see. Because the work that I did, man, was very good. And I know people are going to ask me to do their lawn. I know that's going to come. But the thing is, if they want me to do their lawn, I'm charging them big dollars, fam. I'm not doing that for the cheap. Nope. Because that's a lot of back-breaking work right there. He said, tell them no. It depends. If it's my next door neighbor, like right next door to me, I'll hook him up. You know what I'm saying? He seems to be cool. He's right next door. Anybody else? Nah. If it's the next door neighbor, yeah. Because he's next door. So, you know what I mean? We chit chat every now and then. So if he was like, hey, man, really appreciate if you can hook me up, man. My lawn looking crazy. You know what I mean? If he did that, then, you know what I mean, I'll work with him and you know, make sure his lawn is looking right. But anybody else, nah, I ain't doing that. Shout out to Hamilton for the support. Says, thank you for the great content. Always informative and inspiring. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to do some more content later that's going to inspire a lot of people. And to all the people that had sent me your YouTube channels, I'm going to get to you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get to you. I'm going to keep my word and review your channels. It's just that I'm very, very busy. You know what I mean? But I'm going to get to you. Yeah, a lot of times, man, neighbors are very hateful in the fact that they see your yard looking good, and out of jealousy, they do things, fam. That's why I don't like them. I really don't. I don't like certain people, fam, because I don't like haters, bro. I respect everybody. I'm the type of guy that respects everybody, treat everybody right. But I realize that when you're doing good, man, it's like people just hate for no reason, man. I mean, have y'all ever been, like, how many of you folks with a show of a 1, right? With a show of a 1, you are the type of person that you take care of your home, you take care of your house, and your neighbors hate you. They be looking at you like you're doing too much. Like you put up a fence, they get upset. How many of you had no fence on your yard, then you put up a fence and everybody got upset? Why? Because they can't see inside. They got upset because they can't see inside. That's sick, man. I seen people that's get like that, fam. You put up a fence, they get pissed because they can't see you. They enjoyed looking. The only time they could see you is if they're in their house and they can see over the fence. But most of the time, they mad, man. They don't like the fact that you put up that fence. It's crazy. Is that Amazon? Yeah, man. Be some haters, man. I can't stand them, bro. Especially if you live in where? Dwight neighborhood? You mean, maybe you meant white. I don't know. Well, I'm pretty much surrounded by predominantly white folk. And I know they be like, I know that stuff be burning, fam. Listen, all I could do is shine. All you could do is shine. But if you're taking care of your place, taking care of your house, and people are mad at you because of that, that's sick. That's sick. You got neighbors that will see your car. They don't like the fact that you got a nice car. They go buy a car just so that you can see their car. It's real sick stuff. Like, people crazy, fam. Some people really sick. Like, why? Why would you go buy a car because you mad I got mine? Like, come on now. This is dumb. You gonna go in debt to get a car just so that I can see your car? I don't care about your car. I don't care that you driving a sports car. I don't care that you got a new truck. I don't care about that. What do you want me to do? Like, be like, ooh, the neighbor, they just got a new car. I don't care. It's crazy, man. Shout out to MacArthur for the support. Says you work so hard on your YouTube channel, bringing us valuable information concerning everything. Good job, Ringo. Well, I appreciate that. It ain't often that people even acknowledge any of the things that I do, to be honest with you. With the amount of things that I do, it's like the majority of people, they just hate. And it's like, when you get those words, it's encouraging, because people think that, like, they'll look at my channel, they'll look at the content, they'll look at the things I've done, and they figure, well, you're perfect and flawless and don't got no issues. Nah, ain't nothing like that, fam. I'm just like you. I'm just like y'all. I deal with the same BS, the same nonsense. What was really inspiring yesterday, and I'm going to do a video about his video. Another brother that I did a reaction video to his video. And I think he made a video about DoorDash, and I reacted to his video, and he responded to the video that I made about him. And I'm going to make another reaction video to his video and give him more insight and understanding. He showed love in that video, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate the fact that he acknowledged who I am. He acknowledged what I stand for and what I did. So I'm going to only return that favor and give him more insight and understanding about YouTube and things that he can do based on what I see. Because I can tell that he's official. I can tell that he's not somebody that is just doing YouTube to play games. He belongs on YouTube. I know that. And I know that his channel can thrive. There's a couple of things he needs to do. I'll talk about that in the next reaction video I do. I'll talk about that to hopefully give him some insight and whatnot. But nonetheless, it was encouraging to hear how he received my video concerning things that he could improve and do. Because he's out here in North Carolina too. I don't know which part he's from, but if you're in North Carolina, you somewhere close. And sometimes you might be right in my neck of the woods, be honest with you, because in his video, I see he got police officers that live there. If you have police officers that live in your community, you're in a nice community. In this community here, there's about probably 4 to 5 different officers that live here. So it's pretty, if the lawman lived there, then you must be in a decent area. At least that's what I believe, But even though you have the law that live in the communities, sometimes you can have neighbors that are just not cool. They're bad, You can see it's getting dark, right? First it was light, and now it's getting dark and whatnot. I might just go inside and just finish the rest of the stream inside, because I really wanted to do the stream in the car with my laptop. I really wanted to do that. But this time is going by so fast, man. Damn. I had to go to the supermarket and pick up some snacks for my daughters. They got excited because when they went to school this morning, I didn't have no snacks for them. So I kind of felt bad that I didn't have no snacks, because normally they have their snacks, you know what I mean? So I didn't have nothing. So I had to get some snacks for them so that they're good to go and whatnot. Let me get this. All right, so I'm heading on inside because it's getting too dark out here. It's getting too dark. Where's my key? All right. All right. So we headed inside. Close up this garage door. Hold on. This thing. Close sesame. All right. Okay. Yeah. Right. So now, where were we? I got a lot of work to do, fam. I got a lot of work to do. All right. So back to my point. All right. Got to get my locks retwist. But yeah. Oh snap! I forgot. I have to hold the phone in my hand. I forgot to get that handheld thing, so I got to hold the phone in my hand. But yeah, haters want to see you lose everything, fam. They really want to see you die. A lot of you are elevating in your life, and you got haters that are watching you from afar, calculating all the things you got going for yourself, and they really want to see you lose. They don't want to see you win. So the solution to this is this. You know you got haters. You know they want to see you lose, right? You got to really work towards your goals, right? The best you could, so you could continue to excel in life. Because that's how you get to your haters. You literally make your haters lose their mind the more they see you prosper, be in health, look good, dress good, drive good. But now here's the key. You're not doing it because you're trying to impress them. We're talking about you just being yourself. Just be yourself, do what you do, and elevate. That's going to make your haters go crazy. Because they know you blessed. They just don't like you. They don't mind anybody else got it. They just don't like the fact that you got it. And I see this all the time. You know? They're just not happy for you, man. Imagine that. There are YouTubers, fam, that want to see me fail. They really do. Grown men. I look at them, the things they say, and I'm like, damn, bro. Out of all the things you could talk about, it's like you just want to see me dead, bro. And that's what makes me work hard towards the things that I do. That's what make me thrive and thrive towards excellence to do what I do. Because I know there's people out there that want to see me fail so bad. They pray. Some people pray to the devil. Some people literally pray to the devil that you lose everything you got. That's what they do, man. I seen a YouTuber that said, I hope he lose his house. I couldn't believe it, bro. I'm like, damn, that's damn evil, bro. Like, I seen several YouTubers say that. They were like, I hope he lose his house. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's bad, man. That's really, really sick. But this is the world we live in where people just, I don't know, man. They're just so full of hate. They want to see you dead. They want to see you lose. They want to see you fail. And just like I got these particular haters that be doing that, you probably got haters in your neck of the woods that secretly is trying to help make you lose your job. There's people probably plotting on you right now, and you don't even know. You ever had somebody that was a good Samaritan that overheard something and they came and told you? But like, Derek over there telling everybody about such and such about you. They ain't have to tell you, but they told you. That's the Most High, man. That's the Most High sending back reports, letting you know that them damn demons is plotting, man. I got people that plot on me all the time, but no weapon formed against me shall prosper. There's a lot of people that have been plotting on demon time, and none of their evil deeds work. Matter of fact, some of these people, the Most High jacking their asses up right now. Some of these individuals that hate me with a passion, they got a visitation from the Lord. He visited them, and he made them understand that Ringo is blessed. You can't touch him. He's blessed. I'm serious. There's been people that tried and failed. Their hatred is so deep, they can't rest until you die or lose everything. Have you ever had a situation where something bad happened, an inconvenience, and everybody that you told seemed to be happy? Like they're happy. They're excited when you're telling them. You're like, bro, I just lost my job. They're like, damn, bro. And they smile. Haters are to be used as encouragement. Your haters should be used as encouragement, to encourage you to move forward. Because they're the ones that's telling you you're not going to make it. They're the ones that's saying you can't do no better. So it's like, I got to prove these haters wrong, man, because they want me to fail. They want me to die. They want me to lose. Nah, fam, I'm not going to die, and I'm not going to lose. Nope, I'm going to win, and I'm going to make sure that y'all see me win. I'm going to make sure that all my haters see me win. They're going to see me win, and they're going to be grieved when they see me win. They're going to be upset. They're going to be mad because everything that they plotted, all the evil words, they're going to eat all those words. They're going to literally eat every word they spoke, every idle word, every insult, every negative word they're going to eat for being wicked. We got to learn how to show love, be happy for people. There's YouTubers right now, right, that I made videos about, criticizing them. But I respect them. I respect them, fam. I respect their grind. I respect their hustle. I like the way they do content. I respect them. I really do. They don't know all of these things because like when a lot of times when people see me do videos about people, they think everybody I do videos about is like I don't like them or something like that. There's a lot of people I do videos about, but at the same time, I still respect the fact that they do content. Some YouTubers are strictly business, and that's the part that I respect. I respect some of the YouTubers that you don't see them in no drama. Like, you don't really see them in no drama. I respect that because I'm like, damn, how do you navigate like that? How do you do that? Because it's difficult to avoid drama on YouTube. It's really difficult. But then there's certain YouTubers that they just stay out of all drama. Like there's no drama. You might have people talking crap about them, but they themselves, they're not involved in no drama. And that's what I respect. I respect that because I'm like, damn, I need to do that. I want to learn how to do that. Not that I'm just all drama all day. My point is, from a business aspect, it is really beneficial business wise to not be involved in any drama, you know, because drama is not good for business. It's really not. It might be entertaining to you folks out there. That might look good, but business wise, it's not good. It's never good. Drama is not good for business. Even if you get views, it's not good for business. But yeah, man, these haters wants you to lose everything, man. They don't want to see your children prosper. They don't want to see nothing. And there's so many of them. There's so many haters. You wouldn't believe. You know, your supervisor at work could be a hater. At least I didn't have haters like that. My supervisor was cool when I was on the 9 to 5. That's one thing I appreciate. My supervisor was cool. I can trace back all my supervisors. All my supervisors always been cool. No cap. They all been cool. I mean, they were stern, all business, no nonsense, by the book supervisors and whatnot that, you know, if you were out of pocket, you get dealt with. But they were cool. That's what I respect. I remember we had one supervisor, he had passed away. You know what I'm saying? RIP to him, fam. He was a good dude, man. Good dude. Good dude, man. I remember when I first got promoted to a heat and plant technician, we went in for orientation, all of that other stuff. They sent us to our location. So as we got there, we had to wait into the cafeteria for the superintendents to come in. Superintendent and assistant super. When he came in, he introduced himself. He was like, hey, my name is Craig. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that work for New York City Housing Authority and you are in New York and you probably are in the heating department, you probably heard of Craig Williams. R.I.P. to him and you know, condolences to his family. He was a good dude, man. Good man. Good dude. You know what I mean? As soon as we got in and we were there, first thing first, we got into the room. He was like, look, guys, I'm not here to bull-ish. This is how he's talking now. He's a supervisor. Now, keep in mind, let me give you a little rundown. The job title that I had as a heat and plant technician, you're responsible for multi-million-dollar equipment, boilers, heavy machinery. It can kill people. You can kill your coworkers. You can die. Very dangerous work, dangerous stuff. So as soon as we got off the boat and we head on down to get situated, he just sat, you know, we were there, it was 3 of us, and he was like, look, I'm not here to BS with y'all. You guys have the training. You guys took all the exams. Y'all should know certain things. I'm expecting the best out of y'all. Welcome to the job title. He said, there's one thing that I will not tolerate, and I need to make y'all know this right now, is a liar. He said, don't lie to me, fam. He said, in this line of work, don't lie to me. Keep me informed with what's going on at all times. I looked at him. I said, bruh, that's my word. I would never cross you with no damn lies. Whatever goes down, you're going to know. And I told him straight. All the other cats said the same thing. And he said, look, I'm going to take you guys around. I'm going to show y'all around. He said, just remember that one rule. Just don't lie to me. Anything going on, something out of pocket, something you see, just let me know. Because in the workplace, especially when you deal with that type of job, a lot of people, they hide stuff, they falsify information. And because of who he was, he taught me how to be a professional on the job at all times. He said, if anybody's going to respect you, you have to respect your job. You have to respect where you work and take your job serious. You know? So, although he was a superintendent, he's a supervisor, he actually supposed to be in the office. This man would literally come out to the field where we are, put on boots, gloves, and work and show us how to do certain things. And I was like, damn, this dude getting paid all this money, he don't have to be doing this. But he did it. And when we saw how he moved, I saw that he had love for the job. He wasn't a hater. He wanted to see us win. I can recall times we'll be working and he'll be like, hey guys, y'all been working very hard today, man. Take a break. Just take a break, fam. Take 30 minutes. Y'all good? Now, this is a supervisor now. We technically don't supposed to be taking no breaks or nothing, but he would literally tell us take a break and just chill. And then he would have these talks with us about life. He said, hey guys, I want to show y'all something. He get out his cell phone. It's like, you see this house right here? This is my house. You guys can have the same thing. Big old house, fam. Nice. He's showing us his house. He's showing us his cars. We just came into the job. You know what I mean? He's showing us what he's trying to do is get us to focus on elevating to the level where he's at. He wasn't a hater. He's showing us the property inside. I'm like, damn, bro, this is where you live, fam? Nice, bro. Nice. I'm like, damn. Brother living good. You know what I'm saying? So we all inspired because we're like, damn, this cat is official, man. And he always kept it a buck with us. And due to that, it taught us a lot. It taught us a whole lot. And I think one of the guys, he ended up falling out because he did something dumb. He ended up getting out of the job. Basically what happened was there was a steam line. And if you know anything about low pressure boiler systems, you're dealing with 15 PSI of steam pressure, which is a lot. Not high pressure, but low pressure boilers. This guy went into a tank room and the steam line on a instantaneous tank, the steam part, those of you that's in heating in New York, you know what I'm talking about. He's trying to impress the supervisor. He opened the wrong line and opened the steam. And he opened it so quick, he burnt up his hand, fam. Burnt up his hand. Burnt it up, bruh. His hand swole up like a balloon. Real bad. That was it. He was done. He was done from the job, bro. That messed him up. That's how dangerous it is, fam. And I remember once Craig realized that I know my ropes, he said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you with this other cat who's going to pretty much show you the ropes of the job. And he hooked me up, put me with Lionel. Salute to Lionel. Now, the crazy thing about this, fam, is this. Let me show you how God is good. The whole time, the Most High carrying me. Not only was Craig Williams an official dude, he was a no-nonsense guy. He never bullshit. He was about the business of heating. He was one of those type of guys that people hated on the job because he always told all the higher ups about themselves. He didn't hold his tongue. He spoke the truth all the time. So being that he spoke the truth all the time, he recognized the greatness that was in me. Because he heard about, I was passing all my exams. with flying colors, 100 score on all my exams. So when they pick different people, they want the best workers. So he already knew I was official, but he didn't really know me. So once he got to know who I was, see how I move, he put me with Lionel. Lionel is a Guyanese brother who pretty much knows heating like this. So I'm being trained, hands-on training with him on the job, meaning I got all the book knowledge. I got a lot of book knowledge, but now I'm getting hands-on training with Lionel. Now peep this. My wife's father know Lionel. Small world, right? Because me and Lionel chopping it up, you know, this is after like a couple, like 2 months, 3 months in. We chopping it up. I'm like, yeah, my wife's name is such and such and such. Her father's name is blah, blah, blah. He said, what? I said, her father's name is X, Y, and Z. He said, hold on. Is he a such and such brother? I'm like, yeah. Hold on, wait. It can't be the same man. I said, you know what, let me go get a picture. So I told my wife, send a picture. I showed a picture. He said, no, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on here, man. I know him. So come to find out, he knows my wife's father. So now it's like there's more respect. Now we even more cool. He taught me everything I need to know and more about heating. I already knew a lot, but Lionel taught me a lot. Salute to Lionel, fam. And another official man, another good brother. And through all of that, what I learned is work ethic, how to be on time, how to do the job the right way, go by the books, don't cut no corners, no shortcuts, never circumvent a safety, always stay official, always write everything down in the logbook. And then they eventually moved me to another location where I was no longer partnered with Lionel, but I had all that knowledge. You know what I mean? I had all the knowledge that I learned. And through that, I was so equipped. Word start getting around the agency of how great I work, to the point where other people that have been doing the job for years started to hear about me. And they wondering, who is this new guy making waves? How is he making waves? Well, I had Craig Williams, I had Lionel, and then they put me with a sister, right? They put me with a woman. What the hell? Don't tell me I forgot her name, fam. I can't forget her name. Let me see. A dark-skinned sister. This is how I know. No, what else her name, bro? Probably forgot her name, fam. It's not Keisha. No. Keisha? No. Nonetheless, the name will pop in my mind. It's been a while. When I tell you that this black woman knew her shit. She knew her stuff, fam. April. Wait, was it April? Was it April? April. Was it April? Sounds like an April. I think it was April. I'm not sure. I have to probably ask around. But nonetheless, fam, that woman knew her stuff. I think it's April. It got to be April. Because the name just popped in my head, my mind. You saw how excited when I said April. This sister taught me a lot, too, about heating, fam. She was no joke, bro. No joke. She knew a lot. She knew more than the men, bro. You brothers sleeping on these sisters thinking they ain't shit? Nah, the fuck out of here. April was a G in heating, fam. That's her name. That's her name. She was official. Shout out to April, fam. Official. She taught me a lot. So not only did I learn from Craig, learn from Lionel, learn from April, that's when they let me roll by myself. At that point, they figure, okay, he can fly by himself now. April went on to become a heating maintenance worker. She got promoted. So I had to hold down everything on my own. That's when they partnered me up with another brother named Unique. Shout out to Unique. He's not with Housing anymore, but he was my partner. So I end up showing him the ropes and whatnot, teaching him and training him about the job, and he ended up becoming official too. So what I'm trying to show you is this, fam. If you a hater, you ain't gonna show nobody how to be better, fam. If you a hater, you're not gonna help other people to improve. April helped me to improve in my job title. She didn't tolerate no bullshit, fam. Anytime she got up to go do a job, she said, hey, let's go do another job. I'd be like, all right, let's go. And she'd be like, you know what? You doing the job. I'm like, all right, cool. And I go ahead and do the job, and she'd sit there looking. She's like, you doing it right? You doing it right? Okay, all right, all right. Turn that off. There you go. I didn't even have to show you. That's what I'm talking about, man. If a person is a hater, they're not going to help you to excel. They want to take everything away from you. But a person who want to see you grow is going to help you to elevate. They're not going to stop your growth. You see what I mean? So along the way, I appreciated those folks, fam. Because even though I'm no longer with the agency due to the pandemic, I didn't take the shot. So they had let me go. I still appreciate the fact that those people saw the potential in me to be great. And because of all the help I got from those key players, and there was a few others that I learned from here and there, it made me one of New York City Housing Authority's best HPTs. To the point that I had to go down and I took another civil service exam and became a heating maintenance worker. So now I'm making more money, pretty much doing the same thing, but I'm making more money and I get to work on other equipment that normally if you're an HPT, you're not supposed to be working on. So once I got to that level, you start making more money, you're being respected more. So it's like I'm hanging around with the big boys now. I'm there. They're like, wow, man, you really came a long way. You came up through the ranks. And I'm like, I'm humbled because I'm like, I learned from this person, that person, that person. If it wasn't for them, man, I mean, I would learn, but they helped me to become greater. You understand? And I think around a certain time when I had just got promoted to heating maintenance worker, you had some hate, people hating and whatnot. A couple of people, they saluted me. But for the most part, a lot of people didn't like that, fam. They didn't like the fact that I'm moving up. They didn't like it. That's when the supervisor had passed away. You know what I mean? That was a messed up time, man, because I remember they moved me from Brooklyn to Manhattan. So I had a whole new supervision. And the same guy, Craig Williams, that was a superintendent, he got promoted, fam. It was short promotion. It was short-lived. You know what I'm saying? I really feel bad that the man passed away. He was a good dude, man. Very good dude, bro. He helped a lot of people. He helped me, encouraged me a lot, made me feel that I was welcome, that I was part of the team. Because it was very intimidating when you come into that field, into that job title, because you have a lot of other people there. And it takes a lot of training, fam. A lot of classes, a lot of certifications you have to get. A35, P99, OSHA 10 hours. You got to get all these exams. There's a lot of stuff you got to do to get in there. So he was promoted to an administrator. He was promoted to an administrator in heating. So I was celebrating him, fam, because Finally, we got a good guy, a good dude, as an administrator in heating. You know what that means? That means we got somebody that's one of the big boys, fam, that we could call up and they could come on down and regulate ish, bro. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be a superintendent. That's cool. You got some power. But when you're an administrator or a deputy director, fam, you can really, really ring bells. So just for the fact that I know him and he's an administrator, fam, I could call him on the phone. Direct call. I could literally call him up, be like, yo, Craig, yo, what up? You can't do that with anybody else. Nobody don't got that access. That's like you being able to call Jay-Z. You be able to call 50. You in the hood still, but because you've been cool with 50 all them years when he was struggling just like you in the projects, you still got his number. You see what I'm saying? You could still call him up. That's how it was. And I remember I met up, Craig came down to my location in Manhattan, and we was talking for about an hour and a half outside. He was like, you good, you good. You don't have to go rush to work. You here talking with me? And he was like, look, I'm gonna come check y'all plants, make sure everything is good. Y'all got any issues with supervisors, anybody that's out of pocket, you let me know. I'm gonna regulate all of that. I was like, yo, I got you, fam. He said, remember what I said, right? Don't lie to you. I was like, that's right, man. And I remember those words. And I had everything written on what I want done, what's going on, things that need to change. Fam, a week later, 2 weeks later, man passes away, man. 2 weeks later, fam, after seeing the brother, everybody excited, we talking, vibing, catching up on old times. He's humble as ever. I'm like, yo, man, how does it feel to be an administrator? He was like, hey, man, I'm the same guy, man. Same dude. I was like, yo, that's what's up, man. Real happy for you, man. Like, you deserve it, man. Out of all people, you deserve that, man. You always been true. 2 weeks later, the man passed away, fam. And what's crazy is when he passed away, I'm sure a lot of people were celebrating because they hated him, man. They hated him because he told the truth. In the job place, he spoke the truth. He was that guy that would speak up and everybody would get quiet because it's like, damn, you really spoke to the big shots like that? And they didn't like it, man. And they punished him for a lot of things. Like, let's say, for example, you had a dry fire at a boiler plant. You know, somebody got to get tagged for that. So it's like he would take the hit for the worker. A dry fire is when a boiler pretty much is on and the water level goes from the safe level, from the gauge glass below the top level of tubes. Top level of tubes consists of fire tubes. A fire tube boiler, the tubes is where the fire and gases go through. Around the tubes, it's water. It's in a like a tub container, like a container where water is filled and it boils the water, right? So what happens is if the water drops below the fire tube, then there's no water surrounding the tube. So what's gonna happen? Dry fire. So the tube is gonna melt and collapse. That's what happened at a boiler plant. And it was real catastrophic, to say the least. Or you might have a situation with a boiler where there's a puff back, where the boiler explode. So there's some real dangerous stuff, man. When you're dealing with gas and pressure, it can be really bad. And it was really messed up when that man died, but I can guarantee you, when he passed away, some people were celebrating. They didn't like him, fam. So to hear that he lost his life, some people were happy for that. And that's sick, man. And I said all of that to say, that's how people want to see you, fam. They want to see your lights turned off, man, so they could celebrate. They didn't like Craig when he was alive because he was making changes. He stood for something. He stood for honor, respect. He went by the book. He taught me how to go by the book. In other words, my job title, he taught me to follow the book, letter of the law of heating. Don't cut no corners. No playing no games. You do the job, you do it to the best of your abilities. If you don't understand something, you call somebody. You don't cover your tracks. You don't hide. You don't do nothing half-ass. You don't play no games, fam. He taught me that discipline. And I still have that discipline till this day, even with content creation. So what I'm saying is, in everything you do in life, with whatever 9 to 5 you on, all of those jobs are actually teaching you how to live and how to move. You may not like your job. I love the job that I was doing. I love the job, fam. I would go do the job for free. If one of them called me up and say, "Hey, fam, next time you in New York, you want to come hang out at the job and work for free for 3 days?" I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll hang out there for 3 days and do some work. I don't mind doing it. It was fun. I kind of miss it. Would I go back if they called me? No. But I definitely would like, if they offered, I would do the job. It was fun, fam. When you worked hard and you educated yourself and went to school and did all of that training, you and that career becomes one. Because that's all you know. You know what I mean? So whatever job you're at right now, you might have haters. They're upset you got promoted. They're upset because you're in a certain department that is more easy. At least to them, they think it's easy. You actually have more work. Ignore the haters, man. Just continue to do what you do. Continue to prosper. Hopefully something in this video inspired you to keep going forward. Maybe you have a good supervisor. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have a good workplace. Maybe your workplace is toxic. We all have that level of toxic nonsense in the workplace. But, always show love. Always give back. If you're a senior worker in the workplace, sometimes it's good to give back. You might have a new worker that came in. They're a little wet behind the ears. They don't know nothing. Sometimes it's good to take people under your wings and show them the way. If they have potential, fam. I said if they have potential. Because I'm going to tell you, there were senior guys that was at the workplace that when they saw me, they didn't know if I was true. And what made them show me and teach me more was the fact that I took the initiative to do things. I wasn't sitting on my ass just kind of watching them work. I actually asked questions. And I can remember some of the senior guys, they would look at me and they would say, "Hey, young man, you really want to learn this stuff, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to learn. I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I see you doing your thing, man. I'm here to learn. Like, what I got to do?" Cool. This is what I want you to do. You see that tool bag that I have there in the car? It's like, yeah. He's like, get that bag, gather all the tools, put them all on the table, label them all out. And what I want to do is I want to explain each of these tools so you understand. I need to know that you understand each of these tools and what they're for. I said, I got you. When I did that, they had this guy, this French guy. He's French. He speaks multiple languages. What's his name, man? I can't remember his name, man. He was an OG. This guy was like a surgeon with his job. He didn't play. He was the one that put me on to understanding all the different things. He said, put all the different stuff on the table. He explained each and every piece. And it's like he would show me more and more as he see me work. But if I wasn't doing my job, if I wasn't being consistent, he ain't show me nothing. I said, "Fam, what we learning today?" I would pick his brain. What we learning today? Because he's a senior guy. Those are the guys you want to learn from. And he put me on so much game, fam. So much tips and tricks in the company on how to do this, how to do that. And man, he retired. He had retired. When he retired, man, everybody was upset. Everybody was upset. We lost one of the great ones. I mean, it was his time. It was his time to go. He had to retire. He done put in years, like 20 years, 20 plus years. And he gave back, man. He gave back to all. I only known him for a short time, but in that short period of time, I was able to learn a lot from him, man. It's just like having an old uncle or grandfather. Visit your grandfather, man. Pick his brain. There's things that he know about the family history, the bloodline, your relatives, people in your lineage. There's things he know. Sometimes you got to go in. Some of y'all don't even ask your grandparents about your family. You got to ask them questions like, hey, what was it like in the year such and such? You got to ask these questions, man. Sit down and record these conversations. There's a lot of game, a lot of gems you can get, man. So it is what it is, man. I'm still trying to remember the guy's name. He's French and very smart, very intelligent. Man, what's his name? What's his name? I remember one of the first things he said, man, where's your tool bag? Where's your tool bag? I was like, it's over there. He's like, oh. He said, I don't want to see you guys over here and you don't got no tools with you. He ain't play that mess, man. I remember there was this one guy, he was working with us. All he had was a pipe wrench in his hand. The guy looked at him and said, that's all you got? He said, you playing, man. You playing games. He says, where's your tester? Where's the screwdriver? Where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? What all you got is this? He said, you ain't ready. You playing. You playing. If we got to go do a job, you don't even have no tools with you. You don't even have no supplies. That day, fam, not only did I carry a backpack of tools and other supplies, I went and got one of them hand carts and filled them joints up with tools, fam. I wasn't playing. Wasn't playing. I remember he saw me. He was like, he didn't even know what tools I got. He didn't even know what I had in my bag, fam. The same guy that taught me everything about all the different tools on the table, he didn't even know what I got in my bag. He said, pass me a so-and-so. I said, I got it. He said, pass me this. I need this tool. I got it. Fam, I went and bought all the tools. Now, the company supply you certain tools, but in that line of work, sometimes you got to go buy your own tools because there's certain specialty tools you need for the job. But the thing is, as soon as he started asking me, I need this, I need that, I had the tools in my bag already, man. Why? Because I learned from him. And he was impressed because he was like, wow, you really went out there and got all those tools. I said, yeah. He said, that's what I'm talking about. He said, you ready, man? He said, you good. You good to go. He said, if I say you ready, you ready. He said, all these other guys, they're not ready. They don't want to learn nothing. So in life, the more you elevate, the more they're going to hate. But you got to give back. You got to give back to people. Don't just squander all of it on yourself. As you elevate in life and be more successful, you have to give back to others that are not there. Don't just get to where you're going and you forget everybody. Always give back. That's how you get good in return, you know? Because people taught you too. You weren't just this hot shot. No, I can acknowledge all the people I learned from in the workplace. Some of y'all learn from people in the workplace. You got to acknowledge those people too. Don't just hate and figure, well, I did this all by myself. I'm the man, I'm the woman. Nah, 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 nah. No, somebody taught you some things, fam. Always acknowledge those people, right? Always acknowledge those people, fam. It's very important for you to give back too. If you worked at a company and that company gave you a lifestyle, afforded you to buy a house, afforded you to buy a car, and that job really blessed your life, sometimes you got to give back, man. You might have a new worker that come in. Again, they're wet behind the ears. They don't know nothing, man. Sometimes you got to just school a person, man. Kind of take them under your wing. Even though you don't want to, you probably figure, man, let him learn his own. Nah, man. You might be a trucker and you have a new worker that he just came in. He don't really know all the ropes. He don't know how to back the truck up. He don't know how to make a turn properly. Sometimes you just got to just have long suffering and kind of just teach him the ropes. You know, he's going to thank you for it later, man. He might be a little slow right now with learning, but be patient with him, fam. Be patient with the new guy, man. Be patient with him. Remember your day. That's all I got to say. Like, remember your day. Don't hate because he's new and you figure, well, I don't got to show him nothing. You know what I mean? Let these young bucks learn on their own. Nah, man. Give back, man. Give back. He going to thank you for it, man. I promise you he going to thank you for it. He going to remember, just like I remember. He gonna remember those days, man. He gonna remember when you showed him and you weren't hating. You should want to see him win. Because if you work where I work, I need to make sure that you're on point so that you don't kill me. You know? It's like if I'm working on a boiler and I shut off the electricity and I put a lockout tag out on the system, I need to make sure that you understand what a lockout tag out is. Because if you don't know and you turn back on the power when I'm dealing with the boiler, I get electrocuted now. So they gotta be trust. So training is very important. Safety first at all time. Safety first. If you turn off the breaker, you got to double check with the multimedia thing. You got to check it again. Put the 2 prongs on the thing and check to see if there's still power. I almost got electrocuted like that one time because somebody wired the boiler plant bad. I turned off the main power supply, so all the power is off. But when I went to the boiler, I was about to put the screwdriver on the terminals to screw the thing off, and immediately the training kick in. And I heard all of the workers that trained me to understand. They said, safety first. Safety first. Did you check? Did you double check with your tools to make sure that there's no more power coming in? I said, no, in my mind. So I ran upstairs, went and got the tool, come back down, check it. Man. If I would have put the tool thing on the boiler, I would have got electrocuted. I would have got electrocuted, man. Safety first, guys. Safety first. I don't care if you're an expert. I don't care if you know it all. I don't care if you've been on the job for 30 years. Safety first, please. And always, when you do the safety checks, make sure you're doing it in front of the new worker, right? That's something that I learned, and that's something that I did when I had new workers that were there, and my job was to make sure I trained them. I wasn't told to train them. This is something that I did from the heart because I want to make sure that they're good at what they do. Anytime you're doing safety checks, make sure the new guy is seeing everything you do so they can learn. Now, if I was a hater, I would have never taught nobody nothing. I would have let them do their own thing, you know? So I'm going to get up on out of here, fam. I just wanted to end the stream on a good light, a good vibe, you know? Don't hate, man. It's not good to be a hater, man. Always give back. Give something back, man. Give something back to people. Encourage somebody else. Give them something, you know? Don't just hoard everything for yourself and don't remember your time when you ain't have nothing, man. Remember your small beginnings. So my next video, fam, I'm going to talk about a YouTuber that I recently did a reaction video to, and his video encouraged me to make another reaction video about his video to help him out even more. So I'm going to go grab something to eat real quick. Check my daughters, make sure they good. And I'm going to come back, like I said, get something to eat. And then I'm going to go live and talk about that situation, right? So that's it. Somebody said the pic in the background. You like that? Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Got another one over here. You know, I mean, I have a bunch of different pictures and stuff and whatnot. I like my little setup right here that I made. I liked all of that fancy stuff like that, fam. I'm good with the decoration stuff. I'm the one who did that. If you watch some of my older videos, you'll see like the whole setup and whatnot. Like you can pretty much see it. It's pretty neat. But nonetheless, yeah, I'm going to go do that. And I'm going to come back with another video. And I'm going to review his channel. What I'm going to do is a full channel review of his. And I'm going to react to his video. So it's going to be like all in all, one good video that's going to put him in a place where he needs to be as a content creator. I'm going to give him insight, understanding of things that I see that he can probably tap into, because based on what I see already, he's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. He's going to do well There's just some things he got to just do. If he stick with it and continue going, he's going to be successful. I promise you, he's going to be successful. Trust me. There's a lot of YouTubers I've said in the past that they're going to blow up, and their channels blew up so much it went way past me, and those guys are continuing to go. Like literally, there've been YouTubers. I told them on their first couple of videos, I said, "Bro, you're going to be successful. Trust me. You're going to surpass everybody. You got it." As soon as I saw their content, I was like, "You got it, bro. I am going to lie. You got it. Just keep going." You know? So, yeah. I'll be back later on, man. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to everybody in the 9 to 5 grind. Everybody out there doing what they got to do to survive. Shout out to all the single mothers out there that really have a tough job. If you watch my video that I made earlier about I was a single father for a week, you may want to check out that video. Very good video. Mainly it's a message directed towards single mothers because I understand the struggle of what it's like to actually raise children and go to a 9 to 5 and work and come home dealing with kids, house, this, that, man. Oh, man. That's a lot of work. And I understood that now. So I will be a little more careful with how I look at a single mom in terms of the fact that she's doing 2 jobs at the same time. She's the mother and father at the same time. Never forget that, guys. Never forget that. A single mom is doing the job of a father and a mother at the same time. Did you get that? And I'm going to do more videos like that because I understand the struggle. Again, check out that video. You'll see what I had to say. All right. But nonetheless, peace and blessings to everybody out there. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed evening. Yeah, just stay at peace. Whatever it is you do, don't let the haters break your spirit. Use their hate to fuel your drive. And you're not going to fail. Whatever it is you're doing, you're not going to fail. You're going to win. And your haters are going to see it. They're going to be grieved. They're going to gnash with their teeth, and they're going to melt away. You were born to thrive and excel in life. The more your haters are showing you hate, that is a sign that you are growing. You're growing. That's why they're hating so much. When they're wishing for you to fail, wishing for you to lose everything, it's because you're growing. You're excelling. They don't like it. You're doing the right thing. You know? And if you're a person that believes in the Most High, he's definitely with you. If you're a person who don't believe in the Most High, I'm not here to condemn you if you don't. Just know that even though you don't believe in the Most High, you may not even follow the Bible. I'm going to tell you a secret. God is still with you. Even though you don't know nothing about the Bible, even though you don't know nothing about him, he's still with you. Because I remember when I didn't know nothing about him, he was with me the whole time. He literally delivered me from 2 near-death experiences. He delivered me from a tragedy of getting shot. There's many different things that I can recall he delivered me from. And he guided me along the way till I finally got to know who he was. So even though you may not know him, he knows you. That being said, if he knows you, who cares about the haters? Because he know with all the hate they're expressing towards you, it's not going to stop his plan for you. I'm out.